As you can see, my roommate is not here. So, you can kind of see I made a creative world. I wanted to test something for my hardcore specifically. With my hardcore, I've actually more or less beat it. Literally, the only thing I have to do in order to consider beating it is to use the rocket. However, I am waiting because the entire reason why I made the hardcore because I wanted to test a theory, and that is because I made a decision that before I use the rocket, I need to build a base in the void. And I wasn't for certain if I could actually do it. And I can. It will just be a pain in the butt. And will take a lot of resources if I want to do it safely. The goal I have for the hardcore is to, on the edge of the void, is to build a base there, and then to more or less extend that base all the way down to the bottom of the map. Not literally the bottom, like before it teleports you back to the surface, which I don't know how many of you guys or girls or anything in between know. It does it, I think, around 8,000 meters down or something like that, which normally you wouldn't be able to get to. I think the prawn suit would be your best bet if you want to do that. The Ghost Leviathans, after I think like 2,000, in between like 2 and 3,000, they will actually like despawn. And at that point, it's just a matter of falling. So, yeah. The issue that I'm going to probably end up having is, even while in the base, the Leviathans will try to hurt me. So it's going to be a run for my money for that. Now, the reason why we're actually here is for my survival. I'm trying to remember where I left off at this point. Yeah, in my hardcore world, you notice that I have the Cyclops. You can tell by by the insignia. Um, that Cyclops is parked in the inactive lava zone right before the entrance of the actual active lava zone. Alrighty, so let's see. Obviously, I need to eat and drink. Oh, if you want an easier way to deal with Marble Melon instead of attempting to knife it while it's in the bed, pick up 4, eat 3,
vital signs stabilizing.
Go out and pick anywhere out here. It doesn't really matter. Drop the marmalin. And knife it up here. It is way easier than trying to freaking knife it in the actual grow bed. That is the easiest way I've found to deal with this flippin' plant. And obviously, I need more. I'm not going to go as far. Oh. So I need to figure out what I want to do. Pretty sure I had. I don't think. Oh yeah, they are up here. They are right over here. So you and you can go there. I do plan on hatching these at some point. It's actually probably going to be relatively soon. Alright. So, what do I need? I think the kite. Yeah, I think that's what I'm missing, unless I have some in here. Wrong side. I'm not purposely looking for the cuttlefish eggs, but it's like if I run across them, I'm going to go ahead and get them. Well, there's that. I believe I have all the stuff over here. I think I have it in the drop pod for the hatching enzyme. Oh, yeah, so something I accidentally found out on my hardcore world. The animals you hatch with the habitat, containment, the aliens you hatch in there, even the hostile ones, they won't hurt you. I found that out by the bone shark, I think is what they are. Hey, I was right. Cool. Pretty sure. That is not the one I need. Yeah, that's not the one I need. They look alike, okay? Does my jelly walker have the kind of crystal? I might need to go get more. Wait, have I even visited down there? I've played this game so many times, I don't remember what I've done. Especially taking like several days off. This is the one I need. Oh, and apparently I got 4 of the eggs. Curious which one I'm missing. Yeah, the reason why I haven't actually died in my hardcore at all is actually because I am very cautious whenever I'm playing hardcore. Like, even my Cyclops, which I call Jelly Diver, by the way, uh, even my Cyclops, it's like I put in a full. It's 18 slots for the cabinets, so I put a full 18 water bottles in there of the 30 hydration one, and I put a full 18. What is it? Cured food? Yeah, I put like a full 18. So what I found out, the cured peepers are probably one of the better fish ones to eat because they give you the most. The funny thing is, I did that same exact thing with the Gabe's father one. I did that same exact one in my hardcore. That was like the only one I was missing is the ghost weed. Good name. Man, now I'm thinking of weed. It's like, just imagine there being a weed strain that's called the ghost weed. That'd be funny. For those who don't know and don't really watch the news, President Trump actually legalized marijuana to be medical. He made it from a class 1 to a class 3 or something like that. It's still not federal recreational, but federal medical. Which, it's about darn time. Now, if only the other states will fall in line with it too. That would be great. But I'm not going to hold my breath on it. Let's see. Yeah, so I got the Mark 1. Which does allow me to go pretty far. Oh. If you are going to use the prawn suit to jump off the edge, make sure you have the grapple arm. So, because the thrusters will definitely not be enough. In fact, even with the grapple arm, it's going to take you several resting if you are at the very bottom of the world going up. And it's going to take, I think it's like 6 of, what are they called? The air bladders. It's going to take you like 6 of them to get back up to the surface. Alright, so what I need is currently 5 crystals. There is a module for the Cyclops that I will get. It is a module that allows me to repair the prawn suit or the sea glide, or sea moth, not sea glide. It allows me to repair either one of them while it's docked in the Cyclops. And I will be getting it. The issue is that module is in the dunes. For those who don't know, the dunes are roughly in that direction, and it is pretty hostile. They have a lot of the sand sharks. They also have quite a few of the Reaper Leviathans. I'm sure I'm scaring some people doing this because it got dark. There are multiple entrances to the Lost Sea, the Lava Zone, and all that. There's multiple entrances. I just like using the island because it's the easiest for me to find. The dunes are the way I go with the Cyclops. Do be mindful. I mentioned this before, but there is a ghost Leviathan around here. So be mindful with that. I think it's further like that way or that way, one or the other. You know, I really should put a marker for the Degassi base here, because that's the easiest way for you to find the entrance. But there it is anyways. So the Degassi base down here, um, if you look around, look for the green. That's how you can find your entrance to the Lost Sea. But yeah, I know of at least 3 spots that you can enter uh, the Lost Sea, at the very least. I know there's more than that, but I know of 3 on the top of my head. One's in the dunes, one's right there that I just entered from. There's also one near the mountain, but not at the mountain. So yeah, if you want to go further in, if you come from the way I am, look for that skull, and then go the other way. I don't think I brought any purple tablets with me. Don't remember if I need them or not. And always be mindful around the skull, because there is a ghost Leviathan that hovers around here. I am counting my blessings though, because I do not see it whatsoever. It's probably like over there. My hardcore world, it was actually in that skull for a short time. I do not plan on streaming my hardcore world. And frankly, I don't care if you think I cheat or not when it comes to that. Heck, the reason why I started on the main menu is so y'all can't accuse me of cheating anyways. I probably should end on the main menu too, but nah. And yes, I do remember that we will go over more of these later. Oh, you can go that way to enter the inactive lava zone, or you can go this way. It doesn't really matter which way you go. But in order to find the structure after this one, and before you go to the place where you get the enzyme 42, which is the cure to the virus, yeah, you kind of have to. This is the easiest way to get to it. Pretty sure I already went in there. I am going to double check though. I just have to look for this first ion cube. Yeah, already been here. Did I open that door? Yes, I did. Cool. Before I continue, yeah, as long as you're mindful with how you use your jet boosters, you can more or less glide for a long time. Yeah, they kind of ruin the prawn suit in Below Zero. You can't do this. Here's a ghost Leviathan right there. Yeah, this is one of the entrances to the inactive lava zone. It's easy to get down, but not very easy to get up if you're in the prawn suit. But you can do it. And this is what I need. Yeah, I highly recommend getting the early ones, because later on it's not as easy to get. Oh, these things, be mindful with them. They will hop onto both your prawn suit and the Cyclops, and they will drain your battery. It's not that big of a deal once you get the thermal electric. They're not hard to get rid of though. You just have to get outside the vehicle and knife them and they will get off. And the Cyclops will actually tell you exactly where they are. I know I'm going to need quite a few of these, so might as well go ahead and mine all of these. In fact, I'm actually going to extend the, well, not extend, I'm going to advance the story a little bit. Yeah, do be mindful. I have not made a stasis rifle yet. Alright, so the reason why I like coming through here is that is an entrance to the active lava zone. And this structure right here, this like mountain, this is actually the next part that you need to advance the story. If I really wanted to, I could advance the story and basically beat the game within the next couple hours. If I wanted to. Yeah, you hop down here. You go straight through. not this way. It's this way. These are the lava creatures. These are actually not bad for defenses. So if you grab 2 eggs, and once you make the alien containment thing, it's actually real easy. But yeah, that creature, that's what the eggs are. You hop down, do a 180. Now, this building has 2 ways in. You can either go this way, or you can go that way. This way is slightly closer coming from this entrance. But yeah, this is actually not a terrible spot to build a base either if you want to use thermal heating. Just build it close to the lava, or you can build it near the lava zone in itself. Yeah, you are going to need a purple tablet. That's why I grabbed some. And this is how you get the blue tablet. The blue tablet, you are going to need 2 of them. I think. Yeah, 1 to get in the door and 1 to get to the creature. So you are going to have to make another one. But that's not it. That's not all of this base. This is a good place to get ion cubes, but it's not the best place. This is the only stack of ion cubes at this location. And if you want to make the ion batteries for all your tools and stuff, which you will need ion, 2 ion power cells, not batteries, power cells, which means you need 4 batteries to make the power cells. This leads back to the turret, well, the gun. I guess I'm out of inventory space. Yep. I didn't realize it did that, but eh. But yeah, if you go down here, there's a little bit more. There's some scannables down here. And just story info, more or less. This is also where we're going to need another purple tablet. Yep. That's why I grabbed 2. This is how you get the ion batteries.
PDA data.
And this building in itself, well, this is scannable. And the ion batteries is this orange one right here.
Alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system. A depth of 1.4 kilometers. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion power blueprints from alien data.
So now, so it takes 1 ion cube, 1 gold, and 1 silver to make 1 ion battery, and you need 2 ion batteries in order to make a ion power cell and silicon rubber. So to build the rocket, you need 2 of the ion power cells, which means you need 4 batteries and 2 silicon rubber, which is just one of the seed plants. So I will be going through that, but not at the moment. You can hear the Dragon Leviathan. Yeah, my first time coming through this, I got lost. And my second. Same playthrough. I got the hang of it after that, though. This is not always here, but this is silver. You can find nickel in down here, though. Oh, I see you. You know, in my hardcore world, I actually killed that one. Literally, the body ended up right there. Oh, crap. Didn't realize I couldn't be down here. There is another of the Dragon Leviathans down here, so be mindful. Oh, of course it's facing me. If you're behind it, you're fine, but if you're in front of it like I was, it is not good. That actually gave me a little bit of a speed boost, and I am thankful for that.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
That thing can still kill you in here, by the way. Yeah, this is the best spot to get the ion cubes. For those who don't know, this is an ion cube fabricator.
Broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
I know where that one goes, so I'm not actually going to be using that right now. But you will need 4 ion cubes for this first room. There's also a bunch of scannables in here. Ion cube fabricator. So that door and that door are both teleporters. That door and that door are both teleporters. That door and that door are scannable rooms. Well, not the rooms themselves, but they have stuff that you can scan, as well as all of this stuff. Don't get too close to these things, they will hurt you. And do I have... Yep, I do. If you haven't scanned the bridges yet, this is a good spot to do it. These all go to different places around the map. I like activating them. I will go through them at some point, because some of them will have like ion cubes and some other stuff.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous specimens in different states, integrating new PDA data.
Oh, and don't bother trying to scan these. You can't. The only egg you can scan is that one, but if you already scanned it out in the world, you're not going to be able to scan it in here. But the other ones, for some stupid reason, you can't scan any of them. I'm probably going to die of dehydration in here, but I don't really care. I know how to get my way back, and it's not like it's going to hurt me very much. I want to at least get all these activated and stuff. Yeah, with me unlocking that one and that one structure, I know exactly where it is. And I'll show you what I mean about you needing 2 blues. This is a blue. The game only gives you 1. There's actually like 6 purple tablets on that gun island. I found another one. So there's 1 in the water, 1 up by the gun. There are like 2 or 3 in the cave. Yeah, there's a decent amount. It's like literally with the purple tablets, you don't have to craft any of them for the game. It's the only one that you need to craft is 1 blue. Assuming you don't lose any. If you lose them, then you might have to make them.
Integrating new PDA data.
Yeah, I'm really not worried about dying though. If I was playing hardcore, I would be more concerned. I don't think I have anything left to scan in here, but just to be certain. Because I can't scan the walls. I already scanned that one from up above. Yeah,